And so we get into day 5 of our story, part 5. We're going at it. The story is going on. We had Sarkon that turned into a dragon. A Johnny comes busting in. And the first part of this story is just kind of some semantics where they're trying to get, look, let's let these people go. They've got to go. They've got to do their thing. They need to go to find that temple. Whatever's going on, they need to do that, okay? Johnny's arguing. Nerd comes in to kind of back up a Johnny. And then Johnny and Elspeth have some moments together where they're just talking about it. But they're also the one thing is like, look, if Sarkon is controlling the wild dragons and all these dragons that have been spit out by these Dragonstorms, and he controls them all and all the multiverse, no one is going to be able to stop him. They've got to go do something. And so they convinced it and do all of that. And then basically we have the moment between Elspeth and Johnny where they're talking, and Johnny is still just broken. He's hurt, and he understands. He's like, look, I knew what I was doing when I was under the influence of Rex, and I just wanted to do it, and it's not who I was. And basically they're saying, like, I'm not strong enough. And Elspeth's like, you've helped me in the past before. I want to help you. Come with us. And Johnny's like, I cannot come with you. I've got to do my own thing. I can't come with you. So off sets Narset and Elspeth to try to find the temple, to head into the Dragonstorms to find that temple that's there. And so they're doing that, and they're going into this. They find the Nexus. They find where they're supposed to be going, it looks like. And they get in there, and they find the light. They head in there, and basically, like, I don't know what's going to happen in here. And then there was a temple in the heart of the storm. And then they weren't sure, but they're like, this is like interesting. We're not sure what it is, who the architecture is, who did all this stuff, what is going on. And it's just really, really odd. And then there's, they'll find the way, so that truth could be found, and then they see, and then basically like, there's something hiding here. They get into what seems to be like, they say, a meditation realm. Basically, they get into which is interesting to say, they're into a meditation realm. And they're just like, I don't know what's going on and everything. There's something that's meant to be contained in this realm, and they're not sure. There's something here, something very different, and they're like, what is going on? And they could realize that the world was breaking and everything was going, and the world was going different spots and going different places, and it's like this place was trying to confuse them, to mess them up, which is quite interesting. And then they go on, and all of a sudden they see Jace, and Jace has Lute, and Lute is kind of in this little, like, sleepy state that he's put him in, and they're talking about what happened before, and what they're doing and everything here, and Jace has a plan, and he's like, I've got this idea, talking about Lute and how there's no way that if he went through Lute's mind and took all of the notes, that he could write it in 10,000 lifetimes, all the facts and all the stuff that Lute has in his mind. So it's quite interesting. And basically, they're talking here, and they go to Jason. They're like, did he agree to do this? Did he agree to do this? Did he agree to do this? And then he basically said, Jason's like, I did what I needed to do, and that's where the story ends. So Jace is here now. And again, this is going to be interesting. They never said it, but they said a meditation realm, which, if you know anything about the past, meditation realm, the prison realm, was where Ugin and Bolus were. So we're going to have to wait to see the next part of the story and find out. Is Ugin going to show up? Is Bolus going to show up? Or how's Ugin going to show up? We already know Ugin's going to be in here. Is Bolus going to show up? But is Ugin going to show up somehow? What is going on here? What is Jace after? What is he needing Lute for? And all of this stuff. What is he trying to do? It seems like maybe he's trying to correct some wrongs from his past. I don't know. We'll see. The next story may tell us that. So stay tuned. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have the next story out. I'm like a day behind in the story, so like when the stories come out, I try to tell them the next day. It gives me time to digest the story and then tell it to you guys. But what have you thought of the story so far? What do you think is going to happen? Where's the story going? If you already ahead, please don't spoil anything for people here. When we get to the story, we'll tell you the story as we get there. So day 6 will be out tomorrow. So if you want to talk about anything that happens in day 6, wait till tomorrow's video. If you want to talk about day 5 and before, we talk about it here. But you can put your predictions in here, all that stuff. But what are your thoughts? What's going to happen? As always, thank you so much for here, and we'll see you next time.